Handyman's organon is a strong, rich source of knowledge, but it is in long sentences and very condensed and difficult for many to understand.
Hello friends, good evening to all. The phrase that you have just listened to has been taken from lesser writings by J.T. Kent. Now if you look at the way majority of us are practicing today, giving multiple remedies, patents, tonics, tinctures, biochemical combination, one-line prescriptions, so we will realize that how true these statements are even today. The basic concept of the organon and philosophy is not at all clear in the minds of majority of homeopaths. And that is exactly the reason, despite having existed for over 200 years, homeopathy is still struggling and end up facing critics and allegations. So we have to put an end to these critics and allegations, and if you want to grow individually as well, to attain that success in your own clinical practice, it becomes very essential for you to understand and grasp the essence of the basics concepts of organon and philosophy. So here in today's video we are going to start with some of the basic concepts of organon and philosophy. Keep in mind friends, organon and philosophy is the backbone on the basis of which our entire system has been built. So ignoring the principles laid down in the organon and philosophy, if you tend to practice, you are not going to reach anywhere. You will just end up being a surviving homeopath. So you have to make the decision whether you have to become just a surviving homeopath or you want to become a successful homeopath. So that decision is in your hands friends, and if you want to become a successful homeopath, then it is very important for you to understand these basic concepts of organon and philosophy, which we are going to show you today. We have tried to make this video as simple as possible to ensure that it can be understood by each and everyone. So watch this video friends. Let's start with some of the basics of organon and philosophy. Our body is made up of two planes. The outermost plane is called as the materialistic plane and the innermost plane is called as the dynamic plane. The materialistic plane consists of all the cells, tissues, organs, blood vessels and nerves. The dynamic plane consists of the vital force, our will and emotions, then intellect and understanding. These two planes are interconnected with each other and cannot exist in isolation. Just like the skin protects the materialistic body from external negative harmful influences, similarly the dynamic plane also have a protective covering called as the dynamic protective covering, which protects the dynamic plane from external negative dynamic influence. Let's try to understand what a dynamic influence is. When you go to a temple, a church, or any other religious place, what you acquire from these places is nothing but a positive energy. There are various sources from where this positive energy can be acquired. Let's see some of the examples. Doing yoga and meditation, going for a jogging, spending some good time with your loved ones, enjoying your work with a coffee, having some fun time with your roommate, enjoying your favorite music which brings on a smile on your face, unlocking some memorable events with your life partner, playing a video game, going out just for a casual walk, enjoying your favorite food, willful traveling, having some chit chat with your close friend, family celebrations, sparing some time with the elderly people in your house, going out with your family, financial stability or some extra cash in hand, exhilaration, feeding your kid, a lovely hug from your child, feeling of being loved and cared, so basically these are some of the examples of sources from where you can attain the positive energy. Now, as we have seen, friends, there are n number of sources from where a person can acquire this positive energy. So when we talk about positive energy, which has got a positive impact upon the body, there also exists something called the negative energy. On one hand, where the positive energy has got positive effect upon the body, the negative energy has got a negative impact upon the body. Just like we have n number of sources from where we can acquire this positive energy, similarly there are n number of sources from where we can acquire this negative energy as well. So let's see what are those factors, or which are those sources from where a negative energy can be acquired or observed. Anxiety, fear, depression, disappointed love, dissatisfaction, anger, frustration, stress, weeping, arguments, etc. As we have just discussed, friends, the positive energy has got a positive impact upon the body, whereas the negative energy has got a negative impact upon the body. Now, both this positive energy and this negative energy acts dynamically upon the body. It doesn't have a materialistic action, although sometimes the after effects may be seen on the materialistic plane as well. However, at a base level, these positive and the negative energies have a dynamic action and they act dynamically upon the body, or you can say upon the dynamic plane. On one hand, this positive energy thus acquired helps to boost the strength of the dynamic protective covering, while on the other hand, the negative dynamic influence tends to bring down the strength of the dynamic protective covering. And as long as the dynamic strength of the dynamic protective covering remains strong in a person, he remains protected from the disease. Now in our next video, we will see how or what exactly brings down the strength of the dynamic protective covering, and after that what exactly happens before a person is made sick, how the vitality is deranged, and what are the factors which decide that. All those things we will continue in the next video. Hope you all have liked this video, friends. If you have liked it, please share your feedbacks and comments in the comment box. If you have any doubts or queries with respect to what has been shown in today's video, you can refer it from lecture number 4 of Kent's lectures on homeopathic philosophy, which we are supposed to read in the second year.